First, I want to start by thanking you all for being here to support John today. As you know, I'm proud of all my sons, but today I'm especially proud of my son, John. I'm happy to be here to kick off his his opening of this beautiful headquarters. As you know, in raising my sons, we were always very involved in community service, his father and I. I'm the executive director of World of Women. John has been very supportive of our programs. Everything that he does in life, he's a success at. There's no doubt about that. So I am sure that whatever path he takes right now, you know as well as I do, he will be a success. So I thank you.
A word about this election. And they call it a special election, and this one is. I've been involved in 2 elections like this. They're nonpartisan special elections, which are my favorite type of elections. I think every election should be nonpartisan because it really causes people to focus on people and ideas rather than parties. And this election, the North Shore has a tremendous, tremendous opportunity to make a statement about its values. Are they going to choose to elect another politician in the midst of a fiscal crisis, or are they going to elect someone who has the financial expertise and business acumen necessary to deal with a fiscal crisis? Are they going to choose someone who's going to do away with the property tax rebates that we were all supposed to get October 1st? Or are they going to choose someone who's going to fight for property tax reduction? I know what statement I'd be making, and I have every confidence that the voters of the North Shore are going to make that as well. Now, I'm often asked what makes a good politician or a good elected official. And I've come up with about 4 reasons, 4 characteristics. The first is a good head. We all know John has that. The second is a good heart. Anybody that's ever met him knows that John has that. The third is a great work ethic. And you don't get to be John Tabacco without a great work ethic. And the fourth, I think, is ability to know when to compromise and when to fight. And when it comes time to take a tough vote or a tough position in the city council, there's nobody that I trust more to fight for me than John Tabacco.
I go back with this young man a long time. We have what they call relationships. I'm going to bring those relationships with John to the North Shore. We live in a diversified community. I just got finished running for state senate, didn't win, but I got to know a lot of people. People just like you, like me, like people standing up here. There are big problems in the North Shore, and John will bring, as Frank said, all of his know-how, all of his expertise, all of his family values, like I have. What I'm saying today, I'm with him 100%. And we're going to win this, and we're going to win it because of people like John and what he brings to the table. But again, I'm not going to talk too long. Again, thank you, John, for his help in my campaign.
I just want to explain to everyone where I'm at right now. Where I'm at is, I feel like it's a big challenge for a guy from the South Shore to come to the North Shore and run for an office. And I couldn't do it without the support of guys like Frank and Rich and probably you guys. The idea of opening this headquarters is to have a foothold in the community, to start to hear firsthand from people in the community what problems they face. Be here. I'm going to be here every day. At worst case, if I look around and I think that I can't represent the community as good as some of the other people in the race, I may just keep this open as a community center, a headquarters. We're fortunate today to kick off the canned food drive, which we're going to coordinate with the World of Women. And we're going to have a couple of good friends of the campaign who are going to be donating some turkeys. And on Tuesday, November 25th, right before Thanksgiving, we're going to put those turkeys together with hopefully all these cans of food. We're going to have a bunch of high school football players from all different schools on Staten Island go out with some of our volunteers and give people that need it, like Karen's friends and my mom's friends, and if any of you guys know anyone, we'll be glad to get them out. We're going to use this as an outreach center. I want to make sure, if it's 2 weeks or a month, I want to make sure that when I stand in front of a room of hopefully 100 or 200 people and tell them I'm announcing my candidacy, I can look straight at them in their eyes and say, I understand your community enough to be the guy that leads your community and represents you. So hopefully this is the kickoff of great things, our headquarter opening. We have a foothold in the community. I have great people around me to start to let me understand the community a little better, and when the time comes, then I'm sure I can look at you guys, my friends, and people that aren't my friends and tell them from the bottom of my heart that I could represent them like I really want to represent them. And then I'm going to announce a campaign, and we're going to go out and we're going to win this, and I'll hopefully be the North Shore Councilman. So thank you for coming.